Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's ya boy, Miss Banks here, back with another episode here in this lovely Satisfactory world. We are on episode number 4 of my building a 60 supercomputer per minute megabase. Last episode we automated coal power over there. So now we have 1800 megawatts of coal power, and we built up there and decided that's where our main base is going to be. And today we are going to start laying the foundations for that mega base. Also getting the resource sink online because I want to unlock a few factory things. Glass first off. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is find some resources that we have an excessive amount of and just pour them into a resource sink. First I need to automate some concrete because I don't have enough really to build a mega base. So yeah, we're gonna get some stuff started. We're gonna automate some more concrete, try to get it up to at least like 30 or 45 to 60 per minute. But we're gonna build that factory for the 60 concrete per minute up there. You know why? Because that's what that base is there for. So let's just build an awesome sink right here. Just gonna grab a quick conveyor splitter. Again, power is no longer an issue, so I'm going to grab all these extra resources that I'm never going to use. Alright, so the plan is that base up there, it's going to be like the office kind of. But you can't see it from here, but that's like at a higher elevation than that. So we'll have factory, then like office, if you know what I mean. You guys will see what I'm talking about soon. I'm going to bring some power up here while I'm here. Way off in the distance there you can see my power plant. It is far though, so it's kind of hard to see. That looks really steep from this angle, but that's like my ramp to get up. But yeah, so up here, like down here is just going to be a factory layout, and up there is going to be the office, quote unquote. And then this factory will go up another layer. Probably branch out into a few factories like all around here. I want to take advantage of this pure bauxite node, but obviously aluminum isn't even an option till like tier 8, I think, or tier 7, sorry. I'm just gonna place a few of these foundations down now. So what I'm thinking is this is gonna be like my area. I even have, you know, my MAM, some other stuff, probably my hub, equipment shop, awesome shop, a coupon thing where I can grab the coupons. And then back here, running straight down the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So running right down the middle on either side of this path here, there's going to be industrial storage tanks with every item that I could use. Okay, so we've laid out a kind of base, so main office up there, factory down here. Probably have a balcony here or something. I have an image in my head of what I want it to look like. So you guys will, you know, see that eventually. There's a green slug out there. I'll grab you once I get to perfecting over there. So I want to be making at least 60 concrete per minute. Now you need 45 to make 15, so 45 times, so I need 180 being brought in, or 3 belts worth of 60 being brought in. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a few power slugs, overclock one of these, split it into 3, because I can't really afford belts that aren't Mark 1 right now. Change that soon though. I like going straight from Mark 1 to Mark 3 belts. I mean, it's just like easy. It's just easier. Because Mark 2 belts, like reinforced iron plates, they take a while to get your hands on. And like even then, if you get one pure iron node with the technology we have right now, you can make like 10 per minute. Which is stupid. What I have? 50 computers. How the fuck did I get 50 computers? Either way, that's a shit ton of coupons. I feel depressed doing this, but I need these coupons. I just want to get all like I want to get all the base building stuff, right? So yeah, I will like grind up. See, that's why finding these drop pods are useful, because all these items now that I found from the drop pods that I'll throw in here, they're all going to be grinded up, and yeah, they'll make a shit ton of coupons, which I can then use at the awesome shop. So I got 39 coupons to spend at this awesome shop from those drop pods that I found. So what do I need? Okay, well I'm gonna need these, cause that's for my breaker room. I need these metal conveyor walls. I don't need those. I would like these and those. So 24. Yeah. I'm buying these. So now for foundations, or is it walls? Yeah. These windows are gonna look so good, bro. Could use a conveyor mount, and that. Walkways would also be nice. And then stairs and factory railings, sure. That'll do for now. So I got most of the stuff I want to build. So yeah, now I'm getting most of the factory. I think I have basically actually all of the factory stuff that I need. However, next, to get those, I'm gonna need to go find some slugs real quick. And I know there's one up here, so meet you guys once I get there. So I got one slug up there. I unlocked yellows in the last episode, but it's covered in boulders, damn it. That's just fuck. Come on, give me a break. Hey Fred. Fred's chilling. You need to get some exercise, bud. You're gaining weight. Yeah, go for a run. I'll catch up with you guys and whenever I find a slug, which could be in a while. I'm not gonna make this episode longer for me just searching for a slug, so I'll meet you guys when I'm there. Okay, there's one. So we have a yellow slug right there. I don't think it's in a rock. It's in like a little circly thing, not too far over. So yeah, I have yellow slugs unlocked because I have found one. So yeah, I'm just gonna drop and get that one. I guess let's drop down here. No catch? No secret poison gas dudes or anything? We take those though. Yellow power slug can make 2, is it? I want to say 2. They can make 2 power shards. And I need 2. So it works out basically perfectly. There's 2 limestone nodes here too. I'll probably use these ones for encased industrial beams later on. So we back at base now. Let's craft that yellow slug into 2 power shards. Okay. Now we will put both power shards in here. It sucks that I have to do this, but I'll be able to tear it down eventually and restructure it with Mark V belts. I'm just gonna, because I can, and just complete these. And we're now done tier 2.
Milestone reached.
I never
Several
use these, but,
buildings aimed at
you know,
factory traversal can now be accessed
kind of
in
just
the
like,
build
eh.
menu. Caution is recommended during use.
Right, well let's route all this stuff up here. And make a factory. So this will be my concrete. Sucks that I need 3 belts worth, but you know, it is what it is. One good thing about this desert is there's really no enemies out here. They're all like in the forest or something. Okay, just to get you guys up, we got 3 full belts of 60 limestone. We're bringing them up to the base where they're going to be processed into concrete and become the first item in our storage room thing that can't exist until we have industrial storage tanks. Which sucks. Alright, meet you guys once this 3 layers at the top. It's kind of peaceful here at night. Just watching the water roll off the falls. There's a purple slug protected by a lot of gas. It kind of looks like a satellite dish right there. Things you notice. So, for those of you wondering, so I got the 3 limestone nodes. The 60, 60, and 60 will come in here. Now, to make 100 and to make 60 concrete per minute, it requires 180 limestone. So I've got 60, 60, 60. Each machine takes 45 per minute, which means I need 2 lines of 90 per minute in order to make it work. Now this takes 60, this takes 60, this takes 60. So this one will go 60 this way, this one will go 60 this way, and this one 30 will go this way to make it 90, and 30 will go that way to make it 90. And then that'll split into 2 machines, which will each produce 15 concrete per minute. It's a little weird to wrap your head around. Don't be alarmed. You'll see what I mean when I'm done. I'm gonna go grab the last of the concrete. I'm also going to start that room now, my breaker room. Because I want to be able to... my office is going to be like mission control, kind of. That's the way I'm looking at it. And I want to be able to do everything from my office. So I'm going to need to figure out how I'm going to incorporate a breaker room into my office now. Hey, Dave. I wonder if for my main room, maybe I'll just use single storage tanks. Because I feel like that would look cleaner. This factory's got to be heavily organized. Because I want it to be beautiful and I want it to be functional. This is a nice place up here, though. I gotta admit. Can't be wasting concrete until we're producing 60 of it per minute. Because this 15 per minute just ain't cutting it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm thinking that, I'll have some technology here. This is my main office. Down here's my storage. And up here I will have my breaker room. I'll have my breaker room on one side, and then on the other side I'll have my awesome sink, my trash, stuff like that. So yeah, I'll have one on both sides. My breaker's gonna be on this side. This isn't gonna be my main storage, this is just gonna be like my display. If that makes sense. I'm gonna start concrete production, and then I'll work on designing that while the concrete's being produced, because I need concrete to obviously make this factory a reality. Damn, there used to be a forest there. I really took a hit to it with the chainsaw. Man had to do what a man had to do to survive, brother. That's basically what I'm going to be doing over the next probably 2 episodes. Is just taking factories that were made down here, making them up there, and then dismantling the ones down here. And moving all the resources up. Because eventually I don't even really want to be down here that much. Like, I'm gonna run a power line from the power through the forest to the breaker room. I'm also gonna have a switch for like to turn off all miners or to turn on all miners, and one to turn on refineries. I don't even know. One probably to turn off all miners, one to turn off oil production like pumps and stuff. One will be like the refining plant, or the section of the plant designated to that. Yeah, no, it's... I'm also going to have that backup generator switch. I mean, I won't have that for a while. I think I might just fill up a few tanks of turbo fuel. Okay. So... if I'm not mistaken, after I get this splitter in here, put a Mark II belt in there, and then there, and there. Now we're producing 60 concrete per minute. That's good. Very good. Perfect, actually. 60 concrete per minute will enable me to build this factory. And that is 60 concrete per minute being produced. That's what we like to see here. And the factory's going to actually cut off here at this wall, and then it'll go up and over to the organization room, or to the storage room, to the storage/overflow room. And then it'll drop down into one of the tanks that it needs to drop down into. This is literally only like a few megawatts. But you know what? We're gonna stick to it. Every single room is gonna have its own power source. There's still so much world left to explore. I mean, just looking around. Look at how far away it goes. All the way down there. Yeah, we'll get there. I love that animation. Just, what'd you say, punk? Alright. Actually, that wall over on that side will be, but this side here, only a few of them will be. So this top one here will be that, there, and then that. So this is the power. Well, no, the top one, that's gonna be the power coming in, right? That's everything. That's the power coming in. Now the only things that, yeah. So this is the power coming in. That's 100%. this is the power for everything. So when this is connected to this, everything is online. Now this one down here is going to be my backup generator. So if I'm running really low on power, I can just connect it up there. And it'll give me a few some extra power for a short time. So as long as this one's in, yeah. So what I need to do is I need to run the coal generating station to that one. And only that one. So I ever need to merge, if I ever really low on power and I ever need to cut the power completely, just dismantle that. And everything will turn off. And these are all my breakers. So let's say, for example, this first one here, right? This first one's going to be my, I don't know, I'll make this one concrete, right? So if I cut this line, concrete production stops. And that'll, take whatever megawatts I need to off the grid. And this will be where I can check my, my levels. Let me show you what the backside's going to look like. I still have to build it, but, whew. So as you can see, these are my breakers. So I'm going to run single-sided ones this time. And this just along the middle. And these will each be connected to all of these. Now, I'm going to connect these down to the bottom of each of their respective ones. Not to the top, though. So essentially, considering this is connected to that on the other side, power will be coming to this one. It'll be going down this line and going to all of these. Now for each one of these individual breakers, the power is going to come down here, go into this one. And as long as the wire's on the other side, the wire will go up to this one, and this top one is going to lead wherever that section in the factory is. Right? You with me so far? Okay. So it's going to lead wherever in the factory it is. However, if that wire gets cut on the other side, the power from down here won't get up there. This will shut off, therefore shutting off that section of the factory that I wanted to shut off. And yeah. And main power is going to go into this one, and the backup generators are going to go into that one. So let me just run this all the way around quick. So here we are, half done. Still got the main circuit breaker in there. Alright, well I guess I gotta run back to base and grab some copper wire and such, but yeah, no. I mean, I like this circuit room already. Once I get back, I'm gonna carry my, take my first charge from whichever one I deem good to be concrete. I think this episode I also want to run that, the main line. Should be enough to build another portion of the factory. I think I should be able now to run the cord from my power plant to my official area. Because I'm not going to obviously run the cord down around and up here now. I'm just going to run it through the forest. And on the outside of my walls. I'm going to leave this expandable so I can make a door in this wall and head this way if I want to. If I want to get some additional factories in here, which I'm sure I will. I'm going to build one up, and this is the wall that I'll run all of my wires on right now. Let's say it's the first one. So now concrete production's hooked up to the main grid. Well, it won't be yet. Well, actually, no, I should be. This power pole should be on the main grid. So I have a big balcony. Yeah, so I'll have this one up here, this smaller balcony, then a bigger one down there. That one will have rails on it. Or fences, I guess, as you would call them. And this balcony will just be running next to all the power lines. In case I ever need to... Yeah, this will just be here in case I ever need to access the power lines. So this line right here is going to be my main power for the entire factory. And it goes up into here. That one's there for this, so I can read the, you know, what's going on power-wise, going on at the power plant, and then it connects from there to this one, and that's obviously the main switch. And then we won't have a backup for a while, but that's there. So now I gotta run a cord basically a few thousand meters east. Yeah, really, I never want to have to touch this power line again, this main one. Like, if I come across it in the forest when I'm mining something, I won't use it. I'll have to use it off the miner line, because every section of this plant needs to be controlled. Like, I am a control freak. And I want to be able to control every little aspect of this plant from the comfort of my office. So setting it up is going to be a pain in the ass, but it'll be worth it once it's done. Boy, will it be worth it. I'm literally going to have to run this thing through hell and back to get it to this power plant, because my power plant's on the other side of the world. Price that must be paid. So we're all stocked up. We got plenty of supplies to get us to this power plant. I know, generally speaking, I have to head east. Regardless, I'm gonna need to... There it is. That's my power plant. Yep, there it is. That's that. There's my marvelous production. Let's get rid of it. I'm gonna leave this wire up for now, because I feel like I'm gonna need to come this way eventually, because there's a lot of nodes here, so I'm not gonna disable that wire. It's still connected up to my main factory. So, should I decide to cut this wire? And that's only the production of the coal. Alright guys, well, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. It was a bit of a more boring episode, a lot of moving. Obviously we just getting started on this. Main thing this episode though was this power grid room. We now control all the power from this room, even though we only got two things hooked up to it. The main grid, the main line obviously, and this is the concrete line. But anyways, next episode I'm going to work on, obviously, I think next episode I'm going to automate most of the main stuff up here. So let's head over to the window here. So I'm going to start bringing up all the supplies from this starter base up here into the main base. And down there I'm going to start making screws, iron plates, iron rods, copper wire, regular wire, a lot of all of them, and start kind of more designing this factory now that I have a ton of concrete to work with, and just start breaking down that base, essentially getting rid of it except for all the copper the nodes and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna work on powering everything, and slowly start hooking more things into this. Next episode I also think I'm going to work on this room here. This is gonna go up one more here. I'll do it quick. I can't even it's going to be on level with this room, and this is going to be where all the grinded items go. So I'm going to have one of these guys here, these awesome sinks here, to collect all of my items and where I can get my tickets. I'm going to also have an awesome shop up here, and maybe I'll have a nice balcony looking out over the world, even though I've already got my, looks like a mastermind's office here. I'm also going to move all my main stuff up here. You know, I'm going to start setting up my MAMs. I think this will be more for like equipment workshops and stuff. Will go here. Yeah, that's for next episode though. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been your boy Mr. Banks, and peace out.